Hey beautiful soul, Alice here. Welcome back to my channel. Surprise! Short hair! And it's super bouncy. I love it. I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Literally. Because I told my hairstylist, hey, I don't want some sort of trim. I want short hair. I don't want my hair to touch my shoulders. This is the end result and I am loving it. And it goes with today's topic. Today I want to talk about change. Not just any change, not short hair, long hair, change your outfit. No. Transformational changes, the changes that will help you expand into a better version of who you are, who you want to become, so you can achieve your dreams and goals in life. And in life, you don't get what you want. You get what you are. So you gotta change from the inside out. You gotta change your self-image that's deeply rooted in your subconscious. You can't just change from the outside in. I thought of a couple of examples that will help me explain the importance of changing from the inside out. So here goes. Number 1, job interviews. We all say dress to impress, dress for success. If it's a formal environment, you put on a suit, you put your best foot forward, you do your best to impress the company you're applying for. But what happens after you get the job, when you're actually in that office work environment? Can you still put on a suit, feel better, perform better during all those office hours? You might say, sure, why not? Fake it till I make it. The key here is not fake it till you make it. It's becoming it. Unless you shift your paradigm, change your self-image, the way you think is still the same, the way you behave is still the same, and therefore the results you get are still going to be the same. Because you're still you. You're still you. And wouldn't it make your life like so much, way much easier if you just change from the inside out, change your self-image, and if you just became that high performer, that better version of who you are, that character you were trying to portray during that interview? Number 2, America's Next Top Model makeover episode. I don't know if it's every season, but at least all the seasons I watched so far, during the makeover episodes, I love those episodes. During those episodes, there's bound to be 1 or 2 girls who cry over, I don't want to cut my long hair. I'm a girly girl. I don't do short hair. I don't feel pretty anymore. Or I only do commercial. I only do editorial. And every time I hear someone say something like that, I'm like, girl, you're gorgeous. You are gorgeous. And this is just hair. It'll grow. And if you're really aiming to become America's Next Top Model, shouldn't you be versatile? Shouldn't you say something like, give me any kind of wacky hairdo, any kind of wacky outfit. I am going to own it because I shine from within. I have confidence. I have beauty from the inside out. Become that role model to all those girls out there, all those girls watching the show. And this just gets me thinking, you know, those people who go to plastic surgery after surgery, but no matter how much makeup they put on, no matter how many plastic surgeries they go through, they still don't feel beautiful, because beauty, you need to feel beautiful from the inside out. It's an emotion, it's a mental state, it's a self-image. And you can't do plastic surgery and feel beautiful just like that. You gotta work on self-love, your self-image. You gotta shift that paradigm and start thinking of yourself as a beautiful being. Example number 3. This is my story, my personal experience. In the past, I used to think my career and what I truly loved, they're 2 different worlds, polar opposites even. Career-wise, I chose a career path that was more acceptable by family, culture, society. I climbed the corporate ladder. I did a lot. I endured a lot, but I was overworked, underpaid, and basically miserable. Well, on the other hand, what I truly loved, I've always been passionate about spirituality, all things Disney, fantasy, aliens, ancient mythology, symbology, but everything on this side, it's inside this big beautiful bubble, and I was shy, embarrassed even to talk about it because I lacked confidence. My self-esteem, self-image was super, super poor. I thought to myself, if I started saying things like, I love all things Disney, I love Game of Thrones, I love Harry Potter, I love the Vampire Chronicles, and it would be super, super awesome, like hashtag goals awesome if I could be in an X-Men movie. If I started saying things like, I am on my journey of spiritual awakening, I am learning more and more about multidimensional beings, then people would go like, oh my gosh, that Alice girl, she is so weird, she's such a freak. And I'd be isolated. So I decided to keep this bubble a secret. I saved it for weekends or sometimes after I got off work. It wasn't until one day after I got off work, I was on the bus home when all of a sudden I lost half of my eyesight for 30 seconds. At that moment, I realized, oh my gosh, I've been spending all this time, energy, effort on something I hated in a toxic work environment. And I kept everything I truly, truly loved, all my passion, I kept it inside a bubble and hid it away from the world. I was kind of forced to take a step back, look at my life, and ask myself, Alice, what are you doing? You're torn between two worlds, spending all your time, effort, energy on something you don't like, and neglecting what you truly love. Is this the way you want to live your life? What the heck? That's how I started my journey of self-discovery, personal development. I focus more and more on self-love. I am studying the human mind power, mindset, how to shift paradigms, the subconscious mind, how everything works, law of attraction, frequencies, vibrations. Now I know, oh my gosh, all these years, I was bullying myself. I let my paradigm bully me. I let everything outside of me, everyone outside of me, feed me all these opinions, beliefs, thoughts. I formed a mental cage inside my head. I thought that no one would accept me for who I am. I distanced and isolated myself. Now that I know that, and now that I started to shift my paradigm, I'm building a new self-image. I'm living from the inside out instead of outside and letting outside circumstances dictate the way I think, the way I behave. And it's such a better way to live. I'm like way much happier right now because I'd very much rather be loved or hated for being me. I don't want to act like a certain character I was assigned to play. That's not a good way to live. I want to live myself, my life as me. And I'm starting to see endless possibilities. I see that it's possible to bridge the gap between my passion, fantasy, spirituality, and what I'm learning right now about personal development, paradigms, mind power. I am going to bridge the gap between these two. These are not separate worlds. I'm merging them. I have the best of both worlds, and that's one of the things I am doing with this channel. I am pulling all the fantasy, all the spirituality into my reality. And now that I know more and more about law of attraction, I know that the outside world is a direct reflection of what's going on inside of me. It's mirroring the vibration, the intentions I project outwards. It's cause and effect. Isn't that awesome? So those are the 3 examples that help illustrate the importance of living from the inside out, not outside, and changing who you are, your self-image, shifting your paradigm. and making that big transformation. So comment down below, what's your big dream? What's that big goal you're aiming to achieve? And who do you need to become in order to achieve that goal? Because if you don't change from the inside out, you're not going to get permanent results. If you keep thinking the same way, acting the same way, you're going to go into that cycle, that habitual cycle. If you operate at a low frequency, lower self level, instead of like raising your vibration, like flipping onto that higher frequency, operating from your higher self, then you're not going to reach the goals you want because you're not thinking on that level yet. If you feel like this resonates with you and you're struggling to figure out what your paradigm is like, what's been holding you back, or if you lack clarity as to what your goals in life are, then reach out to me. Comment down below. What's your current challenge? What are you trying to achieve? I might be able to help. And like always, if you resonate with this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button. And if you feel like this can benefit a friend of yours, share this video with them or tag them down below. Do a favor for your friend. Push him or her towards her dreams, his dreams, goals. Let's make this world a better place. Let's focus on positivity and growth and expansion and light the way to a bigger, better future. I have my wand with me. Let's light the way to a bigger, better future. If you know the spell, say it with me. Expecto! Oh, wrong spell. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Lumos Maxima! Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!